Gary Holloway, senior here at Lexington, you already know.
You know what I'm saying? Demetrius Henderson, aka DN, aka Duck Nation.
Alright, so today we're going to begin our debate, speaking on, BCS, because it's that time of year. Alabama, Oregon. I think Oregon got it, man.
So you think you got it?
Yeah, I think Alabama got it. I don't feel as if Oregon's offense can score 60 points against Alabama's defense. I don't think that'll happen. Nick Saban is too much. I don't think that'll happen.
First of all, we averaged 54 points a game. No matter who we play. If it's a Colorado or USC what he had. Alright. Personally, I don't think Bama's defense is physically and mentally ready to beat an offense like we have. So how you?
Okay, first off, if you start on Alabama's defense, you are guaranteed an NFL trial. You're almost guaranteed.
But that's beside the point, though.
No, it's not beside the point.
That's beside the point.
Nick Saban recruits the best 11 in the country every year to go play with his defense. The best 11 defensive players in the nation plays on Alabama's defense.
That's fine.
Okay, now you beat a very good USC team on Saturday. I will give you that. However, you must keep in mind USC has lost what, 3 games now? So it's not like they're playing LSU. They're not playing Texas A&M. You have not played. USC is the closest thing to a formidable opponent that you have played all year. If Alabama's undefeated in the in the SEC, the best conference in America by far, they're undefeated. How can you argue that you're better than them? You can't.
Stats prove.
And so here's the question. Question number 1: Do you believe Oregon could beat Alabama in the BCS championship?
Yes.
I think that game has potential to get ugly.
Yes,
No, that game has potential to get ugly.
By the end of the second quarter, bro, y'all gonna be tired. Bama's defense gonna be tired.
Bro, you never really put USC away. But to be honest, USC scored 52 points on you.
That's not the point. You fella realize our defense is made to play with the lead. We don't care about that. We know our offense goes just like Bama defense know that if they offense can't score, they're gonna make points. They rely on their defense like we learn on our
So
offense.
you mean to tell me that Alabama's defense can go all night and not see the punt team at all? There is no way that happens. There is no way. You will punt off to Alabama.
First of all, they wouldn't even. If they defense on the field the whole night, the game gets ugly. We would score at least 50 points in y'all. If their offense cannot produce points, we will win this game.
Okay, here's the next question. As of now, BCS. If Alabama played Notre Dame, who do you think will win?
Alabama. Notre Dame is not a championship contending team this year.
Definitely. If D'Anthony Thomas gets touched, he goes down. How will he get by any of Bama's defensive players? D'Anthony Thomas is a strong runner. However, I feel that USC missed a lot of tackles, and I don't think that'll happen.
Well, he didn't.
I don't think that'll happen against Alabama. I mean, there were times that D'Anthony
Thomas going to make plays on special teams, as we seen. Because this year he hasn't done too much on offense for me. But you do have to stop him when he's receiving because he can't catch the ball, which he did on USC.
Any more questions? Yeah. Why you doing this about football? What you say? Yeah, you asked about it.
Let's talk about Kansas State.
The reason why Kansas State is number 2, I feel, is because they play better opponents than you. It's just that and they're winning. They won. They beat Oklahoma. You haven't beat anybody.
Oklahoma is not built like they used to be. If y'all fail to realize, just because their name don't mean they're
okay. But it's a big difference between the Big 12 and the Pac-10 or whatever y'all play.
It's a Pac-12.
Pac-12, Pac-10. All of them. Sorry.
So, how do you feel about the Alabama Texas A&M game?
I think Johnny Manziel is going to run all over. I don't think the defense hasn't played against a quarterback that versatile yet.
Honestly,
what kind of offense they run? They run a spread. They run a spread. So it's like what you see in the BCS against Oregon, except for a more balanced style offense.
And in addition, I like Texas A&M. I actually think the Texas A&M should have beat LSU. I think they got cheated like really, really bad. I think they should have beat them, but I don't think Texas A&M has enough power to just beat out.
I do.
I do. I think it'll be a good game. It might be a better game than the LSU-Bama game, but I don't think that will.
I don't think there's anybody fast enough on that defense to stop the quarterback.
The difference between Alabama and everybody else is Alabama knows how to win. They finish games regardless of what happens. You saw LSU should have beat them on Saturday, but they know how to win football games. When you're used to winning, it's hard to win. It says Kenyon Barner is all their run game has. If SEC teams can't run on Bama, how will the Pac-12?
It's not true. It's not true. A quarterback averaged 200 yards passing the game. Y'all just don't hear about it because y'all hearing the flashy things like a Kenyon Barner or DeAndre Thomas. But we actually throw the ball more than what people think we do.
And not only that, I feel like I don't think that. Yeah, he's okay, but I don't think that they're not just about to run the ball. But Oregon does so much that it's hard to really say what they'll do and how they'll do. But I think that Alabama will win. This question is, if Rivera is fired from the Panthers, who should they go after as head coach? I say that they should go after an offensive guy. Only because Ron Rivera is supposed to be a big-time defensive guy, and that's not really working. So I think we have to have somebody in Charlotte who can help assist Cam Newton get to where he is. I mean, defensively, defensively we hired Sean McDermott as our defensive coordinator, and he got fired from the Eagles, so I don't think that was a good move. However, our head coach is a defensive guy, so what's the problem? We have to do something offensively to get Cam Newton to reach his full potential. This question says, how can the Oregon freshman quarterback handle the pressure of taking his team to a victory over Alabama? That's a good question.
I think he's going to handle it good.
I don't think he's ready. I mean, yes, USC was a big game, but it's a big difference when you play USC and you play Alabama.
Really not.
And in addition, I feel as if the best pass defense is a pass.
You fail to realize is USC has just as much pro-bound players as Alabama do.
Yes.
They just been on probation.
Yes. USC they were in position to make plays. They just didn't make the plays that USC missed. Alabama will make. This next question is: do you think Oregon should be in the BCS championship?
I do.
Honestly, now I do. I feel like it'll be a good game, but the reason why you won't again is because the level of competition. We're not saying that Oregon should go and schedule just outrageous non-conference games. However, we are saying that they should play somebody in the non-conference. If it's nothing but going to play at Virginia Tech or playing against a very good, Oklahoma or Texas, instead of just playing all these scrubs that you're going to score 75 points on and then call yourself good.
No, we scored 60 on USC. They're not scrubs.
They're not scrubs, but they have losses. They're not playing LSU.
They're not playing Florida. They're not a bad program.
No, they're not. But that's the best team you'll play all season. They're not playing. It's a possibility that everybody in the SEC could be ranked in the top. 5 out of the top 10 teams are probably from the SEC. It's a possibility that every week you're playing the top 10 opponent in the SEC. So how can you argue that Oregon is supposed to be up there with Alabama?
It does. We proved ourselves over the years.
It says, what is Eagles' problem? Should move past Vic or Coach?
I move past Vic.
I say Vic too, man. I think Michael Vick is the problem.
He is the problem.
He is the problem.
He's a cancer to the offense.
Will the passing game of Oregon work against Alabama's DBs?
Yes. The receivers are too fast for the DBs.
I don't know. If you can predict, like Coach said, if you can predict what Oregon is going to do, you can stop them. It's just so hard.
Alabama's a run-first defense, though.
Yeah, but the thing about the pass game is Oregon's quarterback won't have time to just sit in the pocket. They will get a pass rush.
2 of our receiving touchdowns came from a play option. Play action pass.
A lot. But y'all were scoring every way possible. I don't think that the game won't get that out of hand. That's what I'm saying. And then we're not even speaking on Oregon's defense, how terrible they are.
They got tired against a pro offense.
But you still can't stop. Alabama will get a stop.
How do you get tired against a pro offense?
Alabama will get a stop. Nobody can say that. No, you can't guarantee Oregon to get a stop.
A pro offense.
I understand. But they only scored 17 points.
We run the play every 13 seconds the whole game. The whole game.
But still, they won't get us.
They won't even have a chance to get substitutions in. How can you beat a team like that?
They will.
And they can't match points with us.
But that's the point. They won't. But you won't score 50 points on them.
They won't match points with us though.
They won't. But you won't score 50 points on them, so they can. You didn't stop USC.
If they got tired against the LSU offense, we will beat them.
Do you understand that if you made 1 or 2 mistakes against Alabama offensively, let's just say you throw an interception or you fumble, and it will happen, or you have to punt. You won't. Yes, it will happen.
We don't make mistakes. We only make 1 mistake against USC. We don't make mistakes.
But what I'm saying is that you're not just going to score every time you have the ball. You score almost on every possession.
USC.
That's USC. They lost 3 games.
But their defense talent rate is just as good as theirs.
But they have lost.
It does.
That's what they lose. Alabama does not lose. They don't lose. This question is, Pac-12 is a weak conference. Why should Oregon be number 2 in the nation?
It's not about the conference.
It is about the conference. You're not playing anybody.
It's not about the conference.
It is. That's just like saying if A&T wins the MEAC and they score 10
So you telling me the Big Ten is not a weak conference?
Big Ten, there's better teams than it is in the Pac-12. You can't name 3. Okay, Stanford is okay usually. They're not that great this year. And USC is okay.
But Stanford's not an easy team to beat.
But still, so in the SEC, you have teams every night. Anybody can beat anybody. Ole Miss, how they limit their mistakes. They had a chance to play with Georgia, and then they got ugly. But anybody can beat anybody any given night.
Georgia and Bama.
Why won't Rex Ryan play Tebow?
Because Rex Ryan is...
Well, Rex Ryan probably should have never got Tebow. I think Tebow was he's just a distraction.
He was a publicity.
Yeah, it wasn't a good idea. It really wasn't a good idea. And I don't think Rex Ryan is too much of a talker. He do too much talking and not enough coaching. That's the problem. Saban says that Oregon offense should be banned.
And somebody said...
Does he fear Oregon?
I think Nick Saban does, but he said on national TV.
I think he does too. I mean, Oregon is not somebody I want to play. I mean, you really can't prepare for them. But I think he's scared of them.
Yeah, Bama's scared of him, period.
Go to the trending topic board.
But they will hit us.
Somebody said,
go to the trending topic board.
Okay, trending topic board. Heisman forerunner.
Kenyon Bonner. Gonna win the Heisman.
I mean,
why? Why I say that? Because Kansas State's gonna lose, and when teams lose, the players drop in the Heisman. I think that's just me. We play Stanford, Oregon State, and Cal. Kenyon Bonner is going to have over 250 yards.
But they're not. Those are not great football teams. What I'm saying, Kansas State scored. They came from nothing. And they're winning. I think Kansas State scored back. I like them. I think he got a chance to win. Next question. RG3 versus Cam Newton. I mean, I guess we saw that.
We seen that Sunday. We saw who was the better quarterback.
Kansas State. They proved themselves already, I think.
Kansas State hasn't proved themselves to be.
What? What did? This team is undefeated in the Big 12.
We're undefeated
in the Pac-12.
And they played better teams than y'all.
in the Big 12.
What?
Hey, introduce him.
Oh, my bad. Oh, go ahead.
Short stack. Hey, I'm Deshaun McIntyre, aka Short Stack. I'm in here. You feel me? Go ahead.
What? They had nobody.
I don't think
What? So you telling me? Just answer this question. Oregon plays better teams than Kansas State plays.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the teams that used to be.
Go ahead.
So you go ahead.
Now D talking.
The teams that used to be prime in the Big 12?
Yeah.
I don't really care about. Big 12 is not the teams that they used to be.
Okay, so answer this question.
Texas Tech.
So answer this question. Oklahoma is not a formidable opponent.
No.
What?
Not no more.
Why not?
They haven't. What have they done?
Playing at
It ain't
Oklahoma.
the fact of what they did, it's the fact it's Oklahoma. So they expect
See, that's y'all problem.
But they expect
That's y'all
Oklahoma to be better.
Y'all need to stop going off y'all pants and look at what they actually doing.
It's not the pass, it's just what people expect.
It's no.
Okay, so you saying if Kansas State beat Oklahoma don't mean nothing?
No, not to me.
What?
Okay, I know Oklahoma is not built like that. It's not a surprise.
So they don't deserve to be Kansas State.
Kansas State, no. Okay,
So Oregon do.
yes.
Wow.
Hey, have we have proved ourselves for 2 years straight?
But who have y'all played?
It doesn't matter. We still
Yes, it do. Kansas State played people to prove
We play the same teams when we play Auburn and BCS. We lose number 2.
Then you lose. Okay, yeah.
We lost by 6 points.
That's not the point. Y'all lost.
You lost.
But Kansas State played people to prove themselves they deserve.
Okay. So playing at the road at Oklahoma State, that's not a big game.
Do Alabama deserve to be number 1?
Yes. Okay. But you gotta understand, the voters are gonna vote for Alabama anyway.
So they're not gonna vote for Kansas State?
No.
They obviously.
Listen, I guarantee you, if Bama lose this weekend, they would drop to probably 4. If a Kansas State.
Who they're playing?
Who Alabama? Only team they played was LSU, and they struggled against them. Who else have they played?
Who they struggle against? So y'all want to struggle against LSU?
Not this year.
Next question. Louisville 2-0. I mean 10-0. 10-0.
What's their ranking?
Yeah, Louisville. They won.
Their ranking? What's their ranking?
Number 9. Yeah.
Number 9. They number 9.
Hey, but they won. They won at Carolina. I mean, but still they played the Big East. Big East. Well, no, they're not better than Pac-12, but they're still not that good. So how can you make them number 1? How can you make Oregon number 1?
I don't know.
They don't have the history to be a number 1 team, even if they're undefeated.
History.
Yeah, history.
Okay, so you saying the math means something now?
Huh?
You just say the math means something now. Because before we talking about the whole math, it means nothing.
So that means LSU should be number 2.
Who?
LSU beat
No, Kansas State.
This past season, they did lose to Alabama. So that means they should be number 2 now.
But no, Kansas State proved the point that they should be number 2.
They have. They've won big games. They've won big games.
Y'all haven't won.
They beat Oklahoma. They beat Oklahoma and they won at Oklahoma State. I think that's
Okay, so if y'all were playing the same competition as Alabama, y'all probably be number 1, number 2.
No, they wouldn't.
If they were playing the same, yeah, if they were
playing Alabama schedule, they lost about 2 games.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if they was winning and they was playing the same people that Alabama playing, they'd be tied for number 1 or number 2.
Not no Mississippi
Bro,
State.
you would not go undefeated in the SEC. No way. No way.
Or you would go undefeated.
No way.
We'll go, yes.
But Chip Kelly won't schedule a forward
Why they keep going back to Oregon and
Because
Bama?
Chip Kelly
knows what? That he will lose, right?
No, I ain't gonna say that.
He knows that he has a better chance of being number 1 if he beats all his weak opponents.
If Notre Dame wins out, that means they have to beat Stanford and USC, right?
Yeah.
They have to beat Stanford and USC. Should they jump in front of Oregon?
No.
Yes.
They play a Wake Forest.
So
Wake Forest is not good.
If they play USC and they match the same points, if they match the same points,
They will beat Wake Forest.
yeah, they won't match the points.
Listen, Wake Forest did not win the ball.
No, I don't think so. Some other teams.
They gotta match the points.
Golden Gophers.
They struggled against a Pittsburgh team that hasn't been good since who was the running back?
The W is the W.
Hey, it don't matter the game in college sports to survive in the game. You gotta survive.
They didn't miss
At the end of the day, but they gotta match the points.
But they already beat Michigan.
Who is Michigan?
Michigan?
Oregon won't even miss the beat.
You take next question.
Lakers.
Lakers not gonna make it this year.
Time out.
Lakers won last night.
My boy won 3. LA Clippers beat them.
They won last night.
Hey, what do you have to understand about the Lakers? Like I said about Alabama, the Lakers know how to win. The Lakers will get it together. They're not just going to sit there.
Hey, the same thing that happened to the Lakers happened to the Heat last year.
Hey, I'm Deshaun McIntosh, and we're closing this show today.
G-Baby. Yep.